Hello everyone and welcome back to the SystemMagic Twitch stream. We're your hosts. My name is Greg, this is Andrew, and we are back to our normal schedule. As you can hopefully see, we are back in our normal streaming location. We are both visible. No more, we have washed off all of the white paint.
No more white paint.
No more standing still in the background while one person takes over. But we are back. And here for our normal Wednesday evening stream. We planned to go back yesterday, but both of us had flight cancellations trying to come back to Minneapolis. But fortunately, we have both made it late this Wednesday evening back to Minneapolis. And we are here to stream some Vintage Cube. Huge shout out to Sam Eilenfeld, Max McVitie, Kai, Shane, and Nee for being our special guests during our long time of being invisible.
Sorry, just to be clear, Shane was a regular guest.
Shane was a regular guest. Okay, not a special guest.
That's correct.
Okay, that's the distinction?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I just wanted to be clear about the situation.
Okay, well... Well, yeah, really, shout out to all of them. If you're watching on YouTube, all those videos will be put up on YouTube pretty soon. We couldn't upload them from afar. But they should appear in the next 48 hours or so, so you can get caught up on what you missed, and all our invisible jokes.
Yeah, of debatable quality, but you know.
They were all bangers. Every single invisible joke was a banger.
Can I get a no bully on that?
No bully. Should we check the bully counter?
We can check the bully counter.
See if there's been any bully.
Yeah. So...
no bully.
Oh, man. All right, so to update Twitch and YouTube and I don't know whoever sees us really.
Yeah.
On some of the really drama of oh wow. Oh wait, first you explain the candle.
Oh baby, we have a great candle today. So for those who don't know, the stream is unofficially sponsored by the discount candle section at Target. And about a week ago, I was in a Target in Austin, Texas, which is where my brother lives. I was with my aunt. We were running some errands. We went to Target, and I was like, gotta stop by the candle section to see what they've got here. And they had a new line of candles. They were alphabet candles. They had one for each letter of the alphabet.
Wait, so what letter did you get?
I got G for Greg.
Well, you could have gotten, like, S for SystemMagic or, like, C for candle. I know, there was a lot of possibilities, I think.
I considered a lot of different options, but I ended up going with G. I thought that was the best option. I thought it smelled kind of nice. You can't really...
It's pretty subtle.
It's pretty subtle. It's not that dominating. It doesn't say... Basically, the logo just says G scented candle with no other information.
I would say it has notes of H and K.
Notes of H and K. There's a little bit of, like, W in there.
Yeah, there's a little W.
Does it smell like G? Yeah, okay, wait, somewhere on the bottom it said, Sweet Escape is the name of the scent, which honestly doesn't add any more information.
God, I appreciate that no aspect of the candle explains what it smells like. That's just good candle design right there.
Yeah, but there were like many candles of every letter, so this is clearly a brand. I hope it makes it to Minneapolis Target, because it's I think so far so good on the G scented candle. So if there are any letters that you in particular want us to try, you can let us know and we can try and find them.
Oh God.
I wonder what letters sell more than others.
All right, so let's. I'll move on from nonsense, other nonsense.
Other nonsense.
So first of all, chat, I'm gonna explain what we're gonna be doing today because it's gonna be a little bit unusual. So today is gonna be the Greg Guess Vintage Cube stream. You see, chat, Greg famously hates the gentleman's format. You know, the format of Champions and Kings, Vintage Cube.
Okay, I wouldn't say I hate Vintage Cube. But since I never play on Magic Online, I've never played it. And I've, don't have real life experience with similar cubes. And Vintage Cube is incredibly confusing to me. It's just like a pile of really good cards, and I don't get it. And I don't know how to draft it. And every time someone tells me how to draft it, I do it wrong. I'm very bad at Vintage Cube. I'm very good at normal draft, but Vintage Cube is not normal draft.
So today, the premise of our stream is that for each pick, first Greg is going to guess the card that we're going to be taking. And then, regardless of what Greg guesses, I will then pick the correct pick. So it's quite the stream we have for you today. We're not sure to what extent Greg's picks will differ from reality. I could see them being wildly off. I could see them being somewhat accurate. I'm not really sure. I think we're going to have to see how it goes.
What would be even funnier is if we could somehow set it up so that I couldn't see what you actually pick. Like, I make a guess, and then I have to become, like, blindfolded, and then I'm like, for next Greg guess stream.
Well, I think I could hide my...
Yeah, we should keep track of Greg's picks to see what our deck would look like. Yeah, I mean, that is a great idea. It would be wild if, like, your draft train wrecks and we're like, wow, we should have done what Greg suggested.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah. I did watch Andrew stream Vintage Cube with Nee and with Kai and Shane on the SystemMagic stream. And so I have, like, some ideas, but I don't really know, how much those will help. And hey, Exalted Bear, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow.
Well, I mean, for the record, of my 5 current trophies, I think 3 of them were streamed.
Really? Okay.
So, I mean, I don't play that much Vintage Cube off streams. I've mostly been playing Constructed for energy champs.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, and we'll know what Nee would have picked. Nee will just force Reanimator.
She has made clear that strategy. Well, see, on that note, okay, so there's actually a ton of controversy in the Magic Twitterverse right now.
Okay.
Because this person, the second on the trophy list, Kiki Jackson, posted a tier list of how they draft Vintage Cube, and their tier list is bonkers.
Okay.
Like, it's not even in the realm of reality. It's difficult to describe how insane it is. Well, I guess I can kind of explain it in one comparison.
Okay.
This person claims that given the choice between Bone Shards, which is black, discard a card or sack a creature, destroy target creature or planeswalker, sorcery, and Ancestral Recall, you should take Bone Shards.
That's insane! Ancestral Recall is Ancestral Recall.
As an example of their tier list, so we will not be doing that today, but the point is there are people out there with some very aggressive Vintage Cube takes in the Magic Twitterverse right now. And we will be ignoring all of them and drafting good decks.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Or at least Andrew will be.
Yeah, well, okay, basically, like, in general, talk Vintage Cube philosophy slightly.
Well, I feel like you shouldn't, right? Because, you don't want to give things away. Like, if you talk philosophy, that's all I'm going to pay attention to as we draft. Hey, thanks, Cliff, and thanks, DC. Welcome back to the stream, chat. Great to have you all here. We have made it back to Minnesota. There is a lingering car in the snow situation that we have stepped away from so that we can stream. But yeah, I have spent the last 36 hours of my life in airports and airport hotels. So if I seem on edge, that might be why.
Yeah, whereas I just stayed in Detroit the whole time. It was fine.
I did get definitely the fact that I got a hotel room was an excellent purchase.
Oh yeah, I remember you, Francesco.
Oh, hey Francesco, welcome to the stream. Yeah, great to have you here.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, I was also at the Colts-Vikings game, which was incredible. One of the
Was this a recent game? Or?
Yeah, this is the one that I told you was the biggest comeback in the history of the NFL.
Oh, gotcha,
so
that game.
Vikings were down 33-0, and then they won 36-33.
Right. This is part of the Vikings ignore all statistics.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm like Minneapolis's biggest fan ever. I love everything about Minneapolis, which is why I live here. It is very covered in snow right now.
Yeah, I would say pretty aggressive. I basically came home from my trip, and my first game action that I took upon arriving at my house was to immediately shovel the steps and salt them.
Yeah, which is great. I'm very glad I did walk up and was like, oh, someone shoveled and salted the steps.
Well, I was like, okay, so Chad, the thing is I subsist to a significant extent on delivery, and I was like, if I don't do this, I cannot order delivery. I believed it was unacceptable.
Yeah.
So I took immediate and decisive action. But yeah, it was very funny though, because I literally got out of the Uber, got the dogs inside, took them out of the carrier, took off the harnesses, and grabbed a shovel.
Yeah, great. I immediately went to go pick up my car and then got it stuck in the snow. So fortunately, it's off to the side of the road such that it's not blocking traffic. Unfortunately, it's stuck.
Yeah, This is a problem for future Greg.
It's a problem for future
It
Greg.
might also be a problem for future Andrew. We'll see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you think you're not being... Well, at least after the stream, I'm gonna make you go and, like, see how, see if we think it can wait until the morning. Simply don't know how to drive. That's a great solution. Although I've recently learned that not having a car in Minneapolis is kind of hard, which is why I now have a car. Anyway, I think we should start our draft.
Okay, let's fire off the draft.
As a quick recap, I don't know anything about Vintage Cube, and before Andrew gets to decide what we pick, I'm gonna make a prediction as to what I think he will pick, and I'm very bad at Vintage Cube. Yeah, so we hope this will be good content.
The one challenge with this, by the way, is you might have to make prediction quickly as the pack dwindles in cards.
Yes.
I think it'll be fine. But yeah.
Yeah, I do know that those ones are good. Okay. Oh, baby. Okay, so I think Minsk and Boo is busted. But there's also Time Twister, which is a member of the Power 9. Okay, so I think that we should take... I'm not going to click on cards. I don't want to accidentally take them. I think that my ordering is Minsk and Boo over Time Twister, but God, that could be wrong. I feel like, is Time Twister even that good? Isn't it like... Okay, other cards that I think are in contention are like Kiki Jiki and Overgrown Tomb. Maybe Raphaelos, if you want to go like all into that.
No, I'm going to take Minsk and Boo. No, you're definitely right.
Okay.
Minsk and Boo is like
real I think if I hadn't saw people on Twitter talking about how insane Minsk and Boo is, I'm not sure I would have known. I think I could have seen...
No, I think Twister is my second pick. I actually do like Jocelyn's quite a bit in this cube with like Shield Dread, Narset. Like there's a bunch of ways to use them. Or just Storm, obviously.
Yeah.
Kiki Pestermite is fine. I might take that next. Overgrown Tomb isn't blue, so I don't care about it.
Okay. See, now, here's a pack where I just have no idea what the card... So, some things that I noticed. There's Scrubland, which is like a dual land, which that seems pretty good. And then there's Phyrexian Metamorph, which is colorless. But Scrubland doesn't overlap with Minsk and Boo at all, which it worries me. And then, like, I don't know how good Grist the Hunger Tide is. I don't like that it's...
This is great.
I'm gonna, as my guess, submit Phyrexian Metamorph.
Alright, I'm not gonna take Phyrexian Metamorph.
Okay, what are you
I think the best card in the pack is Mother of Runes, but I don't think I'm gonna follow up Minsk and Boo with Mother of Runes.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna take a blue card, and between Preordain and this card's essentially blue. Just pretend it's blue.
Okay, sure.
It's a fair card, it'll go in a blue deck.
Okay.
And I think between the two blue cards, this is the one I prefer by Single Out. This card's very good.
Okay.
Basically, there's a lot of unfair nonsense in Vintage Cube, and what Golden Represent says is you're not allowed to do any of it ever again.
Yeah.
And also, if you're a fair control deck, you also can't do any of that ever again.
Okay.
So if they're basically not aggro, they kind of just lose, is my experience. I really like Glenn. I don't know. I'm not taking Grist. I think I'm much lower on Grist than you guys seem to be.
Okay, well, before we liked Mother of Runes, and there's Giver of Runes, which is kind of like Mother in Runes.
It's kind of like that.
God. Again, I just have no idea. I think the dual land seems like a thing if we claim that that's a blue card, which is what you just told me. There's also, I don't know if wait, is Caracas good?
It is good.
Okay, I think I'm gonna guess that we're gonna draft Caracas.
All right, we're not gonna do that.
Okay.
I mean, Caracas is a reasonable pick.
Oh, there's
this is what we're gonna pick. Yeah,
Lelia.
this card is disgusting.
Okay.
Lelia, basically, it's a personal Phyrexian Arena that is also a 3/3 haste that also grows every turn. I mean, Caracas is very good. I happily play it in every deck, white or not. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's just a messed up card, but I'm not going to take it over Lelia. Lelia is too much. Also, it's red, which is nice with this Minx.
Yeah.
The biggest problem with Minx is its colors.
Okay. I was wondering about Endurance was another card that was on my mind. Okay, so here's the back. There's another dual land, which I'm very tempted by. There's Path to Exile, which is very good, although I guess isn't in our colors. I assume this Gruul card is unplayable. So we're like blue-red at the moment, but wait, I guess I don't know how good Venser is. God, this is so hard. How do people do this?
This is so nice.
I think I'm gonna guess Venser.
I'm not going to pick Venser. Miscalc is the best mono
Miscalc, okay.
Because it costs 2, basically.
I'm so stressed.
So I think the pick here is actually complicated. I'm not sure if it's between Miscalc, Underground Sea, or Duretti. I think all three are reasonable. Duretti is quite good.
Okay.
I think it's supposed to be Underground Sea. It's a
Damn,
little weird because it's not clothes we
almost guessed
currently
that.
have. But I'll probably play a lot of colors. It'll probably be fine. Also, there's this weird effect where off-color fetch lands off-color dual lands make your fetch lands better.
Okay.
So, like, I think it's a big significant part of why I'm taking this, but it might be wrong. It's a little weird to take a blue-black land and my cards are not those colors at all.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, so...
I could definitely see miscalculated already.
Yeah, another card that I don't know how good it is Yo Ryan. I assume we don't care about Mind's Desire. I want to guess... Wait, I think it's either... I'm going to guess... Manamorphose.
Okay, good guess. That's not what I'm taking. No, so this is a really weird thing. This card's really good.
Oh, is it? I was wondering about that.
So the thing is, you make twice X1/1s, and you can destroy up to X enchantments.
Oh, okay.
So like you get a bunch of 1/1s regardless,
Okay.
and then you also blow up every Earth enchantment they have,
Okay.
however many that is. So it's honestly a really nice card.
Okay. Well, I think that Palace Jailer, being the Monarch, is really busted. And white has seemed pretty open, which makes me kind of want to take it. I also don't know how good Gush is in Vintage Cube. That's a thing I have no idea. I'm going to guess Palace Jailer, because that card's really messed up.
I mean, Palace Jailer is like I think by far the best card here.
Okay.
It's really difficult for us to cast. Gush is basically unplayable.
Okay.
It has been cut from the cube for being too weak multiple times.
Okay.
The really problem is this is a white card, which is like not exactly what colors our deck is.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna take it because I just don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Like Blood type Harvester. It's so many Pierce. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna take this and see what it takes me.
Okay. Oh baby. We got some red cards here, and we have a thing. Wait, we should take Taiga. I'm locking in Taiga.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
We should take Taiga.
Yes.
I mean, Shelldock is very good. If you were blue.
Yeah.
Like Hymn to Twark is an excellent disruption card, but it's black, obviously.
Yeah.
If we were Ari Zax, we would take Goblin Guide now and move in.
Sure. Okay.
But we're definitely taking Taiga.
Oh, that was the least stressful one you.
Oh
yes.
wow, that wheel. That's...
Okay.
Anyway,
there's some red cards in here, and none of the other cards seem very good. So I feel like we should either take Blood Crypt or Sulfuric Vortex. I'm gonna guess Blood Crypt.
Okay, so I am actually taking neither of those. This is actually a card I like quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a flexible kill spell. Basically, you don't want removal spells to hit only creatures if you can avoid it in Vintage Cube. You ideally want ones that can hit like weird permanent types as well.
Sure. Okay.
And artifacts are a very popular permanent type. There's all this fast mana. You just like kill their mana rock or their like Grand Dynamo, whatever.
Okay. Now in this pack, I kind of want to take Omnath because we've got a lot of. We're like, it looks like we're green-red with maybe some blue or maybe some white. And I don't really want any of the other cards. I'm going to submit Omnath as my guess.
Yeah, I think I want to take Omnath. I actually don't draft Omnath that often in Vintage Cube, so like I'm not an Omnath like scientist or anything, but this kind of looks like a spot for it, and they're often green-based, which we are. And I also just don't think I'm taking or anything. Overrun Tomb is next to this card, and like I think I'm pretty far from Overrun Tomb, but it could be wrong.
I would take Scrubland out of this pack.
So, yeah. I think I basically agree because the pack is blank.
Yeah.
I'm really not yet. I'm really not Omnath scientist.
So, okay, I did submit Caracas before and it's still here, so I would like to submit it again.
Oh, yeah.
I assume we want Doretti, even though we're not base, like, black isn't a color.
Okay. We have two black. I mean, we're kind of doing it on black, right?
Yeah. The Ninja?
Yeah, I mean, this card's unplayable. Nothing here is playable.
Okay. Harvester.
Yes.
We might play it.
We might. I mean, kind of.
Doretti.
This card's actually good.
Okay.
For the record, I mean, like, I'm not sure where. Like, our deck kind of looks like it's Jund.
When in doubt, Jund him out. Yeah. Yeah. So for those who are just joining us, I don't know anything about Vintage Cube, and so I'm trying to guess, and we're seeing how well I can do. Okay, so I assume fetch lands are great in what we're doing. So the first thing that jumps out to me is Wooded Foothills. Now, Ancient Tomb is a busted Magic card, but if we're junging them out, I don't really want to do that. I feel like I don't really want like Duress or Garrick or Cityscape Leveler. Okay, I want Wooded Foothills.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Okay.
I think we just land Wooded Foothills here.
This Nee would definitely select Animate Dead.
You can play animated fairly. That's a thing. You just like play it and you get something back. I don't mind that. I think I'm much lower on the fair reanimate stuff than other people seem to be. Like other people seem to be like, oh, I put reanimate and you need that integrate. I'm like, well, I do that sometimes. I'm not that into it. I also don't have any kill spells right now. Yeah. I don't think I don't think I have much opportunity to backdoor into reanimator. That just like doesn't look like that kind of deck. I think I'm just taking foothills.
Okay, this one's harder. Well, there's Big Choops, and we don't have any kill spells. There's Pelucranos. There's Maelstrom Pulse. And Sower of Temptation are some cards. I don't really like any of the lands. I don't know how busted Skullclamp is, if at all. I think that Maelstrom Pulse is a safe guess, and I want to guess Maelstrom Pulse.
Okay, I think Maelstrom Pulse might be right. I think it's actually really close between Pulse and, I think, Moxtime. Moxtime is not a very good card in general, but making any color in our deck that really needs it, and also the fact that we like need these things is like pretty nice. Like it like fixes our mana. We also kind of need acceleration. These decks are often a little clunky. Yeah. Like I sort of think this might be a Mox Diamond deck. It's a little early to take Mox Diamond. It's not that good a card. Like I think it's the pick though. I also do think there's a chance Pulse will wheel. Yeah. I don't think I'm not that into Skullclamp. But yeah.
Okay, and we're back. Wait, my first guess is that it's Ketria Triome. That goes really nicely with the fetch land that we got. Let's see if anything else that I see. Yeah, I mean, there's like a Courser of Krufix, which doesn't have its enchantment frame for some reason, and an Infernal Grasp that I guess we could play. I'm gonna guess Ketria Triome.
Okay, it's Library.
Library!
This card's very good.
Oh, Library.
Like, basically, when you play this card in turn 1, it tends to be really strong. It's especially strong if you play a deck with, like, a lot of answers that's, like, more reactive. Which, isn't exactly where we are, but isn't exactly not where we are either.
Leyline of win the game, huh?
That's, like, a little strong. I mean, I think there was a point in Magic's history where Library was, like, very overrated, but I think we've kind of come full circle to where it's underrated again right now. I actually quite into Library in general. Who could know? Well, me.
These are all cards. I'm stressed. I have no idea which card from this pack. Like, Lingering Souls, Shark Typhoon, one of these green cards, Goldspan Dragon. I don't know. I'm gonna guess Lingering Souls. Wait, we can't cast that.
So I think it's between Lingering Souls and Creeping Tar Pit. Okay. Because, like, it really depends on if we're trying to be blue. But we could just not be blue. We aren't that blue right now. Right. I think it's supposed to be Lingering Souls, to be honest. Our lands, we have 2 white lands already. Lingering Souls is quite good at protecting Planeswalkers. It's quite a good grinding card. Yeah. I mean, it's not amazing. It's like, I'm kind of sad to take it, but I think it's Souls. Okay. All right, there's another Triome in this one. A Coma. Wait, Fury has to be good in with what we're doing. I'm a little between. This is a Mardu Triome, which I guess is kind of good with what we're doing, and it can be found off the wooded foothills. I'm gonna guess the Mardu Triome is what we're gonna take. Yeah, I think it's really close between Mardu Triome and Fury. Honestly, I love Fury. Like Fury, the fact that you can evoke it early when you need to, and it's also this great game grinding card. Like I'm seriously enamored with Fury. But I think it's probably too aggressive not to take the Triome, right? Like, I probably have to take the Triome is what I think. I don't know. I don't have that many, like, playables. I want to take Fury. God, maybe that's insane. I'm going to take Fury. It might be wrong. The Triome might be right. There's a chance Greg is right. Greg is right? Oh, God. Is Escape to the Wilds a good card in Vintage Cube? It sure is good in all the formats I play. It sure is our colors. But there's also Edric and Green Sun Zenith. That's really good with Omnath. That can't find Planeswalkers, can it? I'm going to guess Escape to the Wilds. Yeah, I'm just going to take Escape. Okay. I don't love Escape, but if you're red-green, you need card draw. It's not has been claimed by chat. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. It could find Grist, we take Grist. I mean, that's true. That's true. I mean, but as our deck stands, this is the only green creature in our deck. Yeah. And this card obviously lets us trigger the second ability on Omnath, which is what you really want to do. And I don't know. I think we're kind of doing it. What does Fiend Artisan do? Oh, it gets bigger, and it's also a Fauna Shaman. Birthing Pod. sort of.
I guess that's okay in our deck. I'm gonna guess Bone Crusher Giant.
Yeah, I definitely think it's Bone Crusher versus Lava Claw Reaches.
Okay.
As just a red-black land, where like we are base red-black-ish.
Nahiri chat points out as an option.
But I think I prefer Giant. I don't like Nahiri very much. I don't like cards that cost 4 or 5 and are medium in Vintage Cube. And I like cards that cost 4 and 5 and either secretly cost 0 or are insanely messed up.
Sure.
Is my opinion.
Creature card with power 2 or less, huh? We don't have many of those. I mean, we have Lelia. Breeding Pool. I think we should take Breeding Pool.
Yeah.
I don't know how good Sword of Feast and Famine is.
Well, I definitely don't like Zealous Conscript as a fair card, is the thing. I also don't like Double Strix as a fair card, but it's really hard to cast early in our deck. Blue and black are both kind of splashes-ish. And I think it's supposed to be Breeding Pool. I'm not confident, to be honest.
Yeah.
It could also be Night's Whisper. There's like a lot of reasonable options, I think, but I'm going to go with Breeding Pool.
Glorybringer? Duress? Cityscape Leveler? I'm gonna guess Glorybringer.
Yeah, I mean, I think we are kind of a red-based control deck.
Yeah.
Which is Glorybringer. It could be Duress. If we were blacker, I'd take Duress, but it seems like we're not. It seems like we're red, lightly splashing all other colors.
Yeah, this has gotten easier now that we're in a deck.
Wait, okay, I just didn't want to take that. Sorry. What's your guess here?
Okay, I'm resubmitting Maelstrom Pulse. For the second time, the card I submitted before is still in the pack.
Yeah.
I don't know, Magda?
No, I actually like Magna in these decks. When you're playing these really greedy decks and you're base red, you just play Magna and it fixes your mana.
Wait, now I want to take Goldspan Dragon. To be fair, I don't know what the Oath does.
Don't worry, we aren't playing it.
Okay.
We definitely take Goldspan. I would prefer not to play Goldspan, honestly, but we could.
Yeah.
I like that it fixes our mana.
Through the Breach? Faithless Looting? I assume we're playing neither. We can take Faithless Looting.
I actually might play Faithless. Balance is very good, but not in this deck.
1,000 Year Storm.
I'm going to take Loam, but it's fine. I don't think we're going to play Loam, but you never know.
Yeah, okay.
Oath of Druids wants you to play only big creatures. That's basically what restriction says. Okay. Yeah, so like you need to have like only Grave Titan plus Inkwell or something like that.
So yeah, this is easier now that I kind of know what deck we're in, but also that's not a deck. It's a pile of cards.
Well, look, have you never drafted mono red control stuff before?
That's not a deck.
It's just a classic mono red control stuff.
Okay. Oh, it's Ragavan. Okay, wait. So it's either Ragavan or Tropical, or that's a Bant Triome. Okay, I think it's either Ragavan or the Fetch Land, and I'm gonna guess. Oh wait, there's Expressive Iteration. Oh no! Look at all these modern playable cards. You know what? I'm gonna say Expressive Iteration.
Yeah, it's rock.
Okay.
To be sure how high I'm on Ragavan's cube, it's very high.
Okay.
I have Ragavan like right below power.
Okay.
Like I have it as like the 15th or 14th. Like, I don't remember my exact ranking, but like up there as overall best card in the cube. I basically don't pass it. It fixes our mana, which is awesome. It's just great.
Yeah, I would have never guessed.
My second pick is probably the Fetch Land. Okay. Over like this nonsense, mostly because I think I'm really worried about casting our spells.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Wow. Huntmaster of the Fells, huh? That's a card. How good is this black-red land for us, if at all? We have... I mean, I feel like it's either Huntmaster of the Fells or Badlands. And Huntmaster of the Fells was a good card in, 2016, which it's not. So I'm going to guess Badlands.
Yeah, I think we should take Badlands. Okay. I mean, I'm going to mourn the passing of this Mana Drain.
Yeah,
Mana Drain is obscenely good.
Is busted.
But there's no way we can cast it. Also, here's the secret. Here's the thing about this Huntmaster. This card's going to wheel. And then you can select it as your next pick, and then I'll take it. So...
Look, we're a Jund deck. Maybe we want... Ooh, Fractured Identity. That's a busted Magic card. I've played that... Wait, Temple Garden? Oh, God. I think we're supposed to take Fractured Identity.
Yeah, this card's insane.
Okay.
We just take it. I mean, like, look, Jace is very good. Obviously, we can't cast it. I wouldn't mind Temple Garden.
Okay.
This card is insane.
Okay.
I actually think I've come down on this card a little bit right now, just for the record, chat, because mostly I just think there's been an influx of really good expensive cards, like Minsk and Boo.
Yeah.
So the value of expensive cards has gone down. Like, I'm taking Ragavan over Fractured Identity, for example, but that's kind of neither here nor there. I still think it's a great card.
Okay. Do we want the Scarab God? Is what I'm wondering. Or Kolaghan's Command? Or Sacred Foundry? These are some cards that are going through my mind as things that we could take. I'm still worried about our mana, but I don't really know if Sacred Foundry really helps it that much. I'm going to guess Kolaghan's Command.
Yeah, it's definitely between K-Command and Sacred Foundry. I'm not really considering anything else.
Okay, no Scarab God? Yeah,
no,
I guess we have a bunch of...
It's a double splash and we have plenty of fives.
Yeah.
But I think we might prefer this to land. I mean, we have 20 playables. We need 3 more the whole pack.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to take Sacred Foundry.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't mind K-Command. Chain Lightning is a cheap card, I guess, is plausible. I want the land. I think it'll be fine. That's my opinion. Also, I think that one of K-Command's Chain Lightning is probably going to wheel, to be honest.
Okay, so that's a Prismatic Vista, which probably will be okay. And then, okay, I don't know if Avalanche Riders is a good card. I guess you want to be doing fun things with it, which we can't do. I'm going to guess that we're going to take Prismatic Vista.
Yeah, I think I'm taking Vista. It's a little awkward because we won't have basics of all our colors.
Yeah, no.
But it's a fetch land for Omnath, which is nice.
Oh, that's true.
I think Custodial Lich is actually quite a good card, but we should have a million fives and it's black, so I'm off it. Like, I think it's Vista. Also, Underbridge is one of the best cards in the cube, like, overall, no joke, but like, we're nowhere near the Breach deck, so it doesn't matter.
I want to take the Triumph.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to get away from actual Jund Triumph. At some point, I guess we need to take a few more playables, but it'll be fine. Don't worry.
It'll be fine. Okay. Now, how good is Flooded Strand? It doesn't get the Triumph that we just found. Not that one. That one. And Breeding Pool. So, good, not great. There's also your friend and mine, Graveyard Guy.
11 lands?
I'm going to propose your friend and mine, Graveyard Guy.
Yeah, I just don't care about the Graveyard Guy very much. I want to take the fetch that makes every color.
Okay.
Maybe that's too aggressive, but I think it's fine.
Okay.
God, that's the brain piece to go with the Breach. Okay,
Look, it's the most busted limited card of all time. So we've got to take it, right?
Do we? Is that your guess?
Yeah.
Alright, that card's not playable.
Oh no! A disaster!
Yeah, I mean, we could have definitely done the Breach thing. I'm warning it too. I'm going to take Revoker. This is a fine playable. It's not good, but we might need it as our 23rd card or whatever, honestly. It's also a cheap card, which we're kind of low on.
Yeah.
You name a Planeswalker or a Mana Artifact is pretty relevant.
Well, okay, once again, the card I suggested before is still here. But do I want it over Stomping Grounds or Bant Triome? Because you did that, maybe we're playing Bant Triome. I'm still going to guess Expressive Iteration.
I mean, I almost want to take Mana Leak, but I'm not sure we can cast it. It's just like, I'm pretty worried about cheap cards, not about like late game and card advantage.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take it though, just because I'm pretty concerned about it.
Sure.
And I also think our mana is good enough at this point that I'm just going to put whatever cards I want in my deck and it'll be fine.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to, for the bit, suggest that we take Huntmaster of the Fells.
I mean, I think I'm going to take it. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to play it, but I don't want Spire Bluff Canal, so I don't know. I don't really want Ophiamancer, like, I guess.
Oh, no. I don't know. This Dire Fleet Daredevil, it's cheap, it's good. That's my guess.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's probably supposed to be Lightning Helix, actually.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I don't know if we're going to play it, but I think it's probably the pick.
Yeah. Chain Lightning.
Yeah, I agree. We might that's pretty... Sorry, I'm reserving this Breach. No guessing.
Fine.
This is disrespectful, and I'm offended.
Impossible to know what Kark does. Let's take Lotus Petal.
It's actually pretty nice. It's whenever you cast a spell, you flip a coin, and you either copy the spell or it goes back to your hand.
Okay.
So like all your spells do eventually get doubled.
Yeah.
But what happens in between is a bit loose. All right, so this is 25 playables. Wow, we did it. We did it. All right, so we actually get to. I think our deck is good. Actually.
Whoa.
It's kind of a bizarre pile of cards.
This is not a deck. This is a pile of cards. That is not a deck with a game plan.
It has a game plan.
Play cards?
We're grinding out. We're Jund. We're GG Jund. We have a lot of good cards on rate up the curve.
Oh no.
Anyway.
I'm so stressed. Why did I agree to this?
This is maniacal. Oh god. So yeah, we just put let me explain. We just put all these lands of this Mox Diamond in here. And then we get to play like.
Wait, do we want to play looting? Looting seems kind of bad.
I mean, I guess discarding our lands is like kind of not what we're in the business of. Diamond is a spell on a land. I mean, Diamond's relationship with being a land is complicated, is what I would say about Diamond.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think it's pretty reasonable to cut looting and play 5 basics. Okay, so now, Chad, here's going to be the hard part of our deck by a lot, is we need to figure out which basics to play, and it's very complicated. Here's our color sort, by the way, if you were wondering.
It's not a deck!
It's really appealing.
It's a pile of cards!
Alright, so let's
I'm just going to start handing you piles of 40 cards and be like, look, Andrew, a nice deck!
Okay, so I'm counting the red sources right now. Does Flooded Strain get red? No, right? No, it doesn't. No, can you get Proving Ground? No.
No.
Flooded Strain cannot get red. Okay. So these things all make red, right?
Assuming we have a mountain. Oh, Sacred Fountain.
Oh, Sacred. You're right. Yes. Yeah. So that means if we play one mountain, we have like 9. Yeah, like so one mountain's gonna be fine. So hold on. I'm figuring this out like land by land. So one mountain is no problem. Then okay, as far as black goes, wait, this is like our we have like 3 black cards. We have 1, 2 Badlands, 3. Well, I'm not sure I'm gonna play Swamp, but this is 4, 5. Yeah, we have like enough black sources already.
Okay,
so
yeah,
we don't need
Foothills finds it too, so 6.
Yeah, so we don't need a basic Swamp. That's what I just concluded.
Okay.
So now, let's look at white.
Okay.
White is we're like actually decently white, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white cards. One which is Palace Jailer, with like 1, 2. Not sure I'm counting this. 3. The Caracas is 4. Actually, it looks like we maybe could use a Plains. 5 is a little loose for if we're trying to play Palace Jailer, and I would like to play Palace Jailer, so I think I'm going to play a Plains for the 2 white sources.
Okay.
Alright. Forests? Are forests a problem? It looks like not a lot of our lands make forests, right? Like this does. Oh, the Prismatic Vista might. I guess it's 5, but we have 1, 2. Yeah, we probably need a forest in there. I mean, I guess I'm coming to the conclusion if I should play one of each basic, but you know.
Which is what chat suggested.
Yeah, I mean, look, chat. I was doing it the hard way because I thought that might not be the answer. But wait, what one did I skip? I skipped one.
Island. Well, you chose to not put in a swamp, and then we haven't considered islands.
No, I think I should play an island and then one extra mountain because we're base red and call it a day.
I agree.
And there's just no swamp.
Yeah.
I think it's just fine for there not to be a swamp. But anyway, so this is our 5-color mid-range deck. We sadly did not get the Nimbus Reborn. We certainly would have played it if we had seen it.
That's true.
But that's okay. We're just base red, many-colored stuff is our archetype. This deck is going to have some problems if our opponents do unfair things, but it's very good at doing fair things.
Yeah, I do love fair decks as someone who doesn't know how Vintage Cube works.
This deck is pretty fair.
Like the Greg guess would have been much funnier had we been in Storm or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I would have had no ideas.
we do have Mana Leak and Glenalendra for the unfair things. We have a few things. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I get to relax. What is the archetype? Yes. See? Cliff gets it.
Well, here's a nice plug for you, though, chat. Look, if you want to see me aggressively forcing Storm to a 3-0, you can watch our last stream.
Yeah.
But, yeah. All right.
Ooh, okay.
Well, I guess we should mulligan.
I would mulligan.
Ooh.
I would keep.
Yeah, but here's the impossible question. What do we talk?
Like, I feel like it's either Forest or Caracas.
Right, but Caracas is kind of nice because we can bounce Rockavon, right?
Oh, let's. I like that. We should put Forest on the bottom.
Like, it's also makes white. Like
Right.
it's a color pin in our deck.
Right. Like, they're equally likely, roughly equally likely, to be able to cast spells, and one of them has text.
Yeah, like, I don't know if... I think bouncing Rockavon specifically isn't, like, all that likely, but you never know.
Claw reaches.
That is not good against Rockavon. Ooh, baby.
Minsk and Boo!
Oh, man, we might be about to experience the power. Ooh, wait, so I could cast Satoru Yuzawa. But, like, I don't...
It doesn't seem that good.
It seems pretty bad. I mean, I think I just want to play Blood Devour instead of Mink's next turn.
Yeah.
Like, Mink's head of schedule seems way better.
Yeah.
It's just, it's very funny that I could just choose to cast Satoru Yuzawa here. Also, here's an important consideration with Rockavon. See, because we have all 5 colors of mana, it's very easy for us to cast their spells. What is this?
What are they doing?
Signet? That's, yeah.
They're in trouble.
The things are going badly for Poet. Like, it's kind of an embarrassment, which is like, I think I was supposed to cast Minx, but I could abrade them instead.
Wait, we should attack first, right?
The token, wait, does token have haste? It gets haste if you plus on it, right?
Oh. Well, it just has haste.
Yeah, we should not do that. We should play Minx and attack with token also.
Okay, and plus on. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I guess we can do it off Caracas, whatever.
Sure. Because of the treasure.
Yeah, I mean, this means I'm not leaving it up, I guess, but I think it's fine. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna play Minx. Minx just comes with this 4/4. I would like to use the ability. Thank you. Oh.
Nice. Woo! GG. All right, that was good.
I would say both teams fought hard. We're just submitting. We don't know anything.
That was nice.
Well, Minx is real messed up. So there are some people who are saying that Minx is better than Oko.
Okay, I did see that.
I haven't played it enough to have an opinion on that. I'm pretty worried about how much more 4 is than 3.
Yeah.
But I can imagine it. Wow. Look at this great hand. Someone described this hand as the nut drop.
Great. Hand.
What do you mean hand in air quotes? It's clearly a hand. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, this could go badly for us.
Oh
no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Okay, this is, as they say, very, very bad. I'm gonna probably bounce it.
Oh, with Caracas. That does seem pretty good.
Right. I mean, it's not a perfect plan.
We need an adult.
So I can... Well, wait. What if I just bounce Luris?
You should bounce Luris.
Wait, isn't Caracas gonna, like, destroy them here? It kind of seems like it is, right? I mean, we might...
Destroy is a little strong.
I guess we might still lose.
Wait. Don't we want to bounce it in our upkeep?
No, I guess we do. You're right. Good call. I mean, the other option would be to dash Rog, but no, that doesn't seem very good. Alright, so now we could play Library and start drawing cards. Okay, wait, what are they going to do next turn? They're going to play Luris, play Lotus, and pass, right?
Or Lotus in something that's not Shieldred. In fact, they have no reason to pass because they can just get Lotus back.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Play Luris, play Lotus off from the yard.
Yeah.
And say go is, I think, the most likely line, right?
Right, okay.
So, like, against that line, we can, if we play Ragavan, our Ragavan is not that unlikely to be able to attack next turn.
Yeah. So
I think that's better than Librarying. It's kind of unclear. But I just don't know what we're Librarying, like, for exactly. Whereas if Ragavan hits them and gets a treasure, we're, like, casting this. Like, it's a big game. So I think it's just supposed to be Rock.
Okay.
And I'm definitely going to play the dual land here, even though it's, like, maybe worse against Wasteland or what have you. Because they don't have Wasteland or they would have killed the Caracas for sure. There's, like, no shot.
Caracas is an adult has been claimed. Ooh, them not having a land is good. I assume they're tutoring for a land.
I mean, presumably. It's hard to imagine what else this could mean. But that's, like, that puts us in a pretty decent position, actually. So, because then, like, we hit them with Rog, we get a treasure, and then we can...
up Mana Leak?
Yeah, and we can play Library, too. Yeah, so I think they found that tar pit. Yes. Let's see what we hit off their deck, first of all. But I would like to leave up Leak. Oh. All right. We can just play this.
Sure, so play Library, play that.
Yeah. I mean, like, if we... There is a slight problem that if we leak something, then we can't then Library next turn, because we'll be below 7 cards in hand.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure I care. Like, if we leak lures here, aren't we just kind of crushing them?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. Man, our opponent had such a broken start, and it was just put to a screeching halt.
I don't know what to say about that. Like, that would people describe that as a fun game? It's like if we were playing a board game and you were like, I bought this new board game, I want to know what you think about it, and that happened, I would be like, this board game's awful.
What do you mean? You had a very good draw and I stopped it with a land for 0 mana investment? That's just how Garfield intended it, Greg.
Is it a good game when your opponent casts Coma in Kaldheim Sealed? I mean, no, but like at least like one that's a mythic in like a limited format, so like that's not the best example. And also like oftentimes it is like there weren't that many ways to cheat it out. They probably really had to build around it. Like there's counterplay against that. I mean, okay.
Counterplay's usually killing them, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's great counterplay.
I mean, so what I would say is, like, in general, like, Vintage Cube is like dessert, okay? It's not like that, like, fulfilling an experience, but it's a pretty, like, pleasant one.
Okay.
You guys do really powerful and messed up things, draft really interesting strategies you never otherwise get to do.
Okay.
And usually, like, you just kind of have fun. It's not about, like, interactive gameplay. Like, I wouldn't want to play Vintage Cube all the time.
You know that this is how people describe Commander, right?
Well played.
I don't know if that should be taken as a positive or a negative, but I'm just saying.
Well, you're talking to me, so it's obviously taken as an insult.
Yeah, thanks, John. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow at our normal 2 p.m. time.
For something.
Yeah, I actually know what the something will be.
Yeah, Greg even knows what it is.
Less EDH talk, please.
Yeah, only Will Kruger
We're
here.
playing EDH right now. It's Commander. Our commander is Ragavan.
Well, that was a really wise choice of commander we picked.
Our commander is Magda.
Brazen Outlaw.
I guess Omnath is
Wait,
our
you know what's
commander.
nice? We have dragons in our deck. If we somehow get to 5 treasures, we could use Magda. I'm not saying we will, but like, if we did. Okay, Lotus Blue has been suspended, by the way.
Oh, good to know.
Alright, so I think we should... You've never used it? Yeah, me neither. But...
I've seen it used in Commander.
So I think if I fetch Breeding Pool, I have... Oh, no, wait. I guess I should maybe sit on this to see what colors I, like, want. Even though it kind of seems like it'll be blue. But I guess blue what is the question? Is blue our only dual land?
We have an Underground Sea.
Oh, wait. Underground Sea's Oh, no, we have black already.
We have black already.
Yeah, I think we should just chill. We might get white if we draw blue for example.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to play Magda and wait on the fetch.
Okay. So, okay, wait, my Magda story is related to Commander, that my brother built a Commander deck with Magda as the commander, and I legitimately did not know Magda had a last line of text. I thought it just made treasures, and I was like, that's kind of cool, like, a pretty low-powered commander, but, like, that's pretty sweet, like, pretty fun. And then, like, the first time we were playing, he was like, okay, now I'm gonna sack 5 treasures to go get a dragon for free. And I was like, what?
Alright, so here my proposal is this. We attack, we make a treasure, and then we just sack the treasure to kill their signet.
So you may sack an artifact. Oh yeah, that seems pretty good.
I mean, this is why I love Duretti in Vintage Cube, actually. So, like, I know I was talking about Duretti versus Grist earlier for some reason.
Yeah.
I prefer Duretti by a significant margin, and the reason is simple. You can kill artifacts.
Yeah.
Like, I care about that, like, kind of a lot.
Yeah.
Is the way that I feel. So, yeah. But look at all these things that Magna's doing.
Magda is a CEDH combo deck. Yeah, that's... Having seen it in action as, like, a pretty casual, commander, I am not surprised that it could be CEDHE.
I am a bit concerned about this Lotus Bloom.
Yeah, me too.
I wouldn't say I'm a lot concerned because is our opponent playing Storm? They don't look like a Storm deck. Those colors, oh wow. All right, we can just do this. We can second verse same as the first here and kill this Azuri Signet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little weird that our plan for this game appears to be to use Magda plus Duretti as a machine gun on their artifacts, but you know, whatever pays the bills, I guess. Nothing to fracture identity, certainly.
You can fracture identity the monolith.
I don't think we should do that.
Agreed.
I'm fine with the machine gun. I guess next turn I'll have to take a game action other than doing this, probably, but you know.
I mean, you do want to kill the Signet, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because they have to spend mana to untap the monolith.
Yeah. This is not very scary once it's tapped.
Yeah.
Mostly it's used to, like, spend 3 mana this turn and then, like, next turn get +6 in some sense.
Sure, okay.
Like, to move mana across turns. Like, what they just did with it is pretty, like, weird.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure why they chose to do that instead of just, like, playing the Signet or, like, even playing the Basalt and then not playing the Signet.
Yeah.
It might imply something strange about their hand, but whatever. Whatever this is getting mana leaked. Oh, that's so mana leaked.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could fracture identity it, but I think I just leak it and they don't get an artifact
I think
back.
you should leak it.
Yeah. So I think we should get a blue land. As far as second green versus third black, I guess second green is better. I don't think 2 life matters.
Yeah, that's unknowable.
Okay, I'm gonna get breeding pool. I'm not very confident. The biggest downside is definitely the 2 life, but I don't think that's gonna come up. Whereas I think there's some weird worlds where like this gets destroyed or something, and we're happy we have this.
Sure.
None of them are particularly likely worlds.
Okay, what's happening is sweet.
I mean, we're currently winning the game. Like, ooh.
Ooh, baby.
Wow,
is it a dwarf? No.
It's not a rock. It's Rockmon, okay. It's a monkey. It's a monkey pirate. It does not have any other creature types.
Okay, we were having a conversation about like how weird it is that it's a Ragavan, and it wouldn't be fair. Like if it was a goblin or a human, it would be too good. I feel like dwarf could have the card Ragavan could have just been a dwarf instead of Ragavan.
That is true.
Like that would have been a cool type for Ragavan to have.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind that. Like if Ragavan just like were a dwarf, like a famous dwarf from the lore.
Yeah.
I can't name a famous dwarf from the lore, but if such a thing exists.
So are we gonna kill their monolith? We don't care, I guess.
No. If they untap it, we'll kill it then.
Okay, yeah.
For now, we're just gonna generate sack fodder.
Yeah. Believe me, I would know. It's a baby monkey pirate, yeah.
It definitely is a baby. I think that is well established. Ooh, coercive portal. Okay. We could kill that. We also could just get one. Coercive portal is a lot of words. What it actually is it's Phyrexian enemy that doesn't cost you life.
Yeah.
That's the entire card.
It's okay. I know that from, remember how I'm really into 2013 Commander?
I do remember that. But wait. If I just play Glorybringer, are they dead? If I play Ragavan plus Glorybringer? Yeah, that's just lethal with the chain lightning, right?
Oh.
I can just stack with treasures? I think it's just lethal.
Okay.
So
that looks like lethal to me.
Yeah, like I just play this thing. And we'll get many treasures. Yeah, Karizev's monkey getting its own card is kind of cool. I just don't think the face of competitive modern should be Karizev's monkey, is my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's a very reasonable opinion. So opponents like tons and tons of artifacts and like few creatures, but the question is like, what should we do about that? This is pretty good because you just name the artifacts. It stops mana abilities.
Yeah.
So like, I wonder if we have like maybe Chain Lightning or Lightning Helix can come out. I guess, do they have red mana? I don't know if we saw red mana. I think this is a fine swap though. We could cut this too, but maybe that's going a bit far. Maybe it's not though. Maybe just like this.
Is Fury bad or Glorybringer bad? Like,
I suspect they have some other big creatures.
Sure.
I suspect they don't have like cheap creatures. Is my guess. Maybe even cutting this is just crazy because they maybe just have them. They didn't show it to us.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. I think we just do this, but I could be wrong. Like I'm saying, like I'm just like hedging basically by leaving in a Lightning Helix, but I don't know. See, I don't think that the face I think Urza and Yawgmoth being like tier 1 competitive cards in Modern is awesome.
Yeah.
Like they're like iconic characters from the game. Oh god, this is quite the hand. So we can keep this. And then on turn 1, we can draw a bonus card with Library, because we're on the draw. And then on turn 2, we can draw another bonus card with Library. And we just hope that some of them are lands. And if they are, we have many cards we can cast.
Just keep it. It's fine. I
mean, I don't think this hand is great, but I do think it's a keep. Like, it's decently likely to cause us to lose the game. Like, okay, here's what would be a funny outcome. We keep this hand, and our first draw is just Breeding Pool.
Forest.
Yeah, exactly. Well, do you like that I made mine a dual land and it still doesn't help?
Yeah, this is stress testing the ley line of you in the game theory.
I
that
mean,
is for sure.
We definitely might not win the game. That's the thing. Oh yes, Island, a very good draw for us. But you know. And you want to use the library at the end of their turn so that you
Yeah. You don't have to discard,
Well, it's sometimes wrong, but it's usually right.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you want to discard so that you can use it on your next main phase without...
Oh, sure, okay.
But it's... Yeah, generally this is better. Okay, so now, let's see, we draw off to 9, we can play Island Revoker or something. It's probably our plan. Ooh.
Do we want to braid their thing or play Magda?
Well, we definitely should play a thing that kills their thing.
Okay.
Which one is debatable? Like, I sort of boarded this in with the express intent of naming stuff.
I think that play seems pretty good.
Yeah, I think we should just go Badlands, Revoke Selesnya Signet. By the way, Revoker sees Vintage play because you can name Moxen for that specific reason.
That makes sense.
It's very stupid, I would say. But it is true. It turns out that, like...
Wow.
What?
Well, I was wondering if typing... I was like, I can't believe you typed Signet and not Selesnya, but there are probably more cards that start with the word Selesnya than there are cards that end with Signet.
Well, that might be true, although I would say that was not the reasoning I employed to make my decision. The reason I employed to make my decision is that, well, you see, I can't spell Selesnya, and I know it. So...
I can definitely spell Selesnya.
Well, that's good to know. Wait, so, hold on. Here I'm going to play Land of Braid, for sure. So wait, if I upkeep draw, I go to 9, then I can play a different land. So I think I should.
Okay.
Because that's very likely to be when I play anyway. So, like, basically, this harms me in that, like, I can't then play the card I draw, but I think I most likely just want to play a better land.
Yeah.
Like that one right there. Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Or that one right there. This one's actually pretty good. So, okay, what white lands do we have? We have Scrubland and Sacred Foundry. Oh, Sacred Foundry's real nice, actually, right? I guess that green screws us. Okay, I'm back to just play Crocus, then.
Okay, play Crocus.
Gray's like, what is happening to me? Why did I agree to this?
We could have been playing some nice... The rough part is that one of my... Like, the Arena Decathlon has become one of my favorite events of the year. It's so much fun. We could be doing that.
Well, we probably will be doing that. We just aren't doing it right now.
I know. I did win the first two, and I was so sad that we were away and couldn't stream them.
Okay, so now I'm off that reasoning.
Oh, you hate the Dominaria Sealed event? It sounds very fun to me.
Is it Dominaria Sealed?
Not quite.
Oh, darn. I was hoping it was Dominaria Sealed.
It's sealed of sets that happened on Dominaria.
Alright, I guess our opponent got us. They turned the Signet back on. Like, I could just, like, pulse the Signet now. I probably just, like, should, right? Over playing Magda?
That seems better than Magda.
Yeah. Alright, so we play this, we draw a card. And then we presumably, just Just destroy. If you play mana effect, I kill it. That's the game.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're drawing 2 cards a turn, so 1 for 1ing them is, You're on pool 6? That's rough. So it's 2 packs of original Dominaria, 2 packs of Dominaria United, and 2 packs of Brothers War.
Oh, that's wild, but could work.
It just sounds fun. I love Chaos Sealed.
Yeah, I mostly do too, to be honest.
And basically, they're just being like, look, we're just going to have some nonsense formats. Sell me on this Maelstrom Pulse. As a play, as a card in the deck, either way, you should ask Andrew. Not me.
Alright, so here, I think I'm going to take a turn off from Karoxing, because I think if I just play Galundra and leave up blue, I don't know how our opponent ever wins.
That sounds great to me.
Yeah, an important thing to understand about library is when to not library.
Not leaving up the breeding pool is wild.
No, it's correct because of Wasteland.
Oh, I see.
But this is, in general, in Vintage Cube, if you don't actually have multiple things to do with the mana, you should actually leave up the basic usually.
Wait, I like Dawn. So Dawn says Dominaria and United sound great together. Brothers War sounds awful with both. I think I disagree. I feel like Dominaria is kind of parasitic because of all the colors. And I really like having a set that's like really high color intensity with a artifact focus set that's really low color intensity.
Yeah, I'm gonna counter
that kind
this.
of balances.
I don't want them drawing card every turn.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that's a lot of resources to expend or whatever, but
I mean,
I'm just gonna say
they clearly want us to counter this.
Well, I think they do, but I think just all parties agree that we're countering this, and it's fine.
Oh, you were thinking of synergy.
Well, it is true that like so the concern of chat, which I think is reasonable, is, and by chat in this case I mean Dawn.
Yeah.
Wait, 1 second. Do I have more blue lands to fetch? Because I want to play Omnath fetch and then like, I guess I just can tap out. Maybe I'm supposed to just have a big turn and tap out. Because I would really like to make 4 mana with Omnath this turn.
There's an Underground Sea in the deck.
Oh, great. Okay, that's awesome. So then I can just go red, white, green, blue. Here's Omnath. Dude, our deck is great. Look at this assortment of lands we have to play. Karakas, Library, and a bunch of random cards. It's really just excellent.
Unmaster!
Wait, we might play
should
this.
play
Yeah,
it.
I think we're going to. I mean, I have 4 mana to spend.
So funny to me.
Have you considered that Huntmaster and Omnath are just a great combo? See, the best part about the combo is that Omnath is basically Huntmaster, only better in every way. Omnath is Huntmaster if it did all the same stuff, had only also it made 4 mana every turn. Oh, and it drew a card.
Keep 1 card, yeah.
Regrowth Ren. Alright. I mean, I'm gonna make you recast it. I mean, I guess I will counter on the way back because it does minus on Clenolindra, but Dak. I mean, I guess I just say okay.
That doesn't do anything. We
Yeah,
don't have
like,
any artifacts.
They can loot here. I don't know. Like, see, the worst part of Clenolindra is when your opponent doesn't counter your thing. That's not a great play pattern if you're wondering. Most collections of 4 color lands that cast Omnath. Yeah, that's true.
That's not true.
I think it's true-ish. I think it's true adjacent.
I guess that's probably true.
We have so many duels. Like, our mana's good.
Our mana's good. Yeah.
Legit. I mean, okay, well, they discarded Ren and Island, so now they have 2 unknown cards, but I just somehow am not that worried. First of all, dead check. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage? No, they're not dead. Okay, well then... Oh, wait, we also escaped the wilds. Oh, God. Okay, let's kill Dak and hit them for 5.
Okay.
To start with.
That seems like a good start.
But then I guess we should just escape to the wilds, probably. I probably shouldn't even library because...
What's Dak at for? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't even library because I'm just going to be so many cards that I don't want to not have the mana this turn.
Uh-huh.
So I'm probably going to cascade the wilds leaving up like a blue land is I think my intent here.
Yeah.
In this case, I might... Oh, sorry. That was green, right? Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
So let's escape. Oh, nice. Some lands. I love lands.
Uh-huh.
So now we play a land. Gain 4 life. This presentation would be insane against this person, for the record.
Yeah.
I guess sure we can play this Sacred Foundry. I'll go to 25.
Yeah.
Then we can play some more stuff. What stuff should we play?
I don't know, man.
Well, I guess I don't want to play Duretti because I don't
You
want
could just make a bunch of pests.
We could just make a bunch of pests. That's true, I guess. I think I'm just gonna play
10 pests. We can make 10 pests and still leave out quite a Ledra.
Wait. Was that actually true?
It's twice X, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't realize it's XX in the cost. Okay, we can make 10.
We can make a bunch of them, but
we can make.
But I think we should just like Lingering Souls and Magda probably.
Sure, that's less fun, but better.
I mean, I think it is better. Is the reason why I'm doing it. But yeah, and then at the end of our opponent's turn, if they don't do anything we need to counter, we can always just Bone Crusher them for 2 in the face. Also, it's kind of like even if our opponent somehow like Supreme Verted us, like Wrath through Glendra, like we would shrug. Like we still have a Palace Jailer back and a Bone Crusher to ready. Like I don't know, we're just like drowning in resources.
Oh man.
If we escape the defect, we kill Dak. Oh, that's true. Maybe I should have escaped pre-combat for that reason. I don't know, man.
Lotus Bloom has entered the exile zone.
Oh no, Golos, you got it. Golos resolves, amigo. I certainly don't have Pest Infestation in exile currently.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm stomping them.
That's fine. You can stomp them.
So, Greg, how do you like Vintage Cube? Greg, we might trophy with this deck.
Vintage Cube is commander. Vintage Cube is commander for snobs.
I think it's commander for spikes.
Snobs.
Azax, okay, so we definitely could lose to Mono Red, but our deck does have Lightning Helix and Omnath in it. I'm just saying.
Greg's mind is blown right now. That Vintage Cube is commander for snobs? Yeah. Unmaster.
Oh, and Unmaster. That's another good anti-mono red card. Wait, this hand is just this is just a Ragavan hand. We just Ragavan into Helix.
Seems good.
We're also on the play even. Wow. I mean, this is just excellent.
I'm glad you added it as a quote.
It's a nice quote. I mean, it's no Attila's the Murktide of Andrew's house, but it is a good quote.
Oh, yeah.
Mm. Do. By the way, I recommend playing Ragavan on turn 1 in all formats.
That's true. I've heard you say that. Uh-oh.
Well, they didn't play anything. I mean, I guess I'm going to play Karakas, and that way, now that the kill spell, we save it, which is pretty savage.
Yeah, if they have a kill spell for it, they just got very punished. Whee!
Well, that's almost very good, but instead it does nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I do know that Will Kruger, also known as X-Whale, does famously love kicking over tables where people are playing Commander. He does self-identify as enjoying that.
Yeah. I would like to kick over tables where people are playing Vintage Cube.
Wow, that's pretty uncalled for, to be honest. I'm not playing a land first in case we need to play the right land to help us cast their thing.
Uh-huh.
That was my reasoning.
That makes sense.
Yes. And then I'm just not even going to replay because we can dash it next turn.
And library.
Oh, wait. This is really messed up.
See, chat, the secret is I like Commander. And I'm a snob.
All right, let's draw a card.
Yeah, agreed.
And then I'm going to play land and dash Ragavan.
Uh-huh. Wait, do you want to... Oh, yeah, which land?
I think...
Scrubland? Breeding Pool?
Yeah, those are both fine. I think Breeding... Or I think Scrubland.
Yeah, maybe just in case the 2 life matters.
Well, because our opponent does seem like they might be an aggro deck.
Yeah.
I mean, they also seem like they're losing badly, but, you know, a lot of things seem to be true.
I mean, they haven't... The only card they've cast is Incinerate.
Man, Ragavan plus Karakas is very strong. If Ragavan weren't banned in Legacy, I was just playing this combo in Legacy. What's happening right now is very stupid.
Wait, I did not know Ragavan was banned in Legacy.
Oh, it sure is. The Leyline of win the game theory is pretty true. Yes, I agree, Don. Ragavan is Leyline of win the game.
I hope they play Huntmaster.
Huntmaster? Oh, wait, that? Okay. If you want to know how we lose this game, this is how it starts. Karakas notably is pretty good against sneak attack, but we could definitely... Ooh. Oh. Alright, no problem now. Let's dash Ragavan. And I can use library too, right? I just get to do it all? Yeah, I can.
Yeah. You're just gonna use the treasures. And that's
yeah. Whatever.
You know?
Well, I think I can only use... I can get away with only using one treasure, right? Because I draw and then I play land.
Oh, right, and we don't need to leave Karakas out, because we're...
Yeah. Well, oh. Yeah, because they're back in my hand. Yes, yes, that's true. I mean, it could be wrong against that if they, like, haste thing to play, but most of the things that she needs to play that aren't sneak attack aren't hasty. I guess it's bad against if they, like... Maybe we should sack both treasures. I'm worried about, like, through the breach.
Yeah, I want to sack both treasures.
Yeah, how much... Do we actually need these treasures? Let's just play very conservatively. Couldn't see what you drew. Oh, sorry. Well, I'll just put Ragavan over here, and then you'll know the card that's slightly hidden by our faces is Ragavan.
It's fine. We drew Huntmaster of the Fells. It's not really a card.
Do you think we're ever playing a game where Huntmaster does anything? It's becoming... Ooh, okay. Well, we can't kill that. It's an enchantment.
Well, that's what we said last turn.
That's true, but this time we're correct. I mean, and we might be reaching the point of we can stop using library now.
Yeah.
In fact, we're probably rapidly reaching that point. But ooh, that's very good. I'm gonna dash Ragavan in the meantime. The fact that they've spent multiple kills with the Ragavan only to have us bounce it is pretty messed up.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably shouldn't have expended the kill spells, but also, like, what do you want from them? I think is a reasonable question. Oh, that's very good. We definitely cast that, which I guess means using our treasure. I think it's better than leaving Mana Leak up. I mean, this is a very quick clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Wait. Oh, wait. I can leave Mana Leak up, right?
Yeah.
If I just stop librarying, which I think is fine.
Yeah. Just...
Yeah, I can just play
easy.
island, yeah. And I'm going to do the same thing as before where I tap this.
Yep.
Oh, wait. When this bounces back to... Wait. Hold on a second. When this bounces back to my hand, I'll tap 7 cards again, right? Yes. So I can leave up Library Island. Right?
Wait, same thing. Do we want to leave up Karakas in case of through? I usually could counter.
Now I'm just countering it, so
Yeah,
I think the situation has changed. Yeah. But basically, Leyland win the game, which of course, I mean Ragavan, continues to carry us.
Yeah, man, Ragavan, Library, Karakas is just a trio. That's a combination.
Like, it's really unlucky that we have so many cards in hand that Chad is having trouble seeing the cards in our hand, you know? Which is one of the downsides of having library. They don't tell you about that one. It makes it harder to stream. But, you know. Also, our opponent's deck, by the way, is quite strange.
Yeah.
We haven't really talked about it, but it looks like it's a mono red aggro deck crossed with some sort of sneak attack survival.
Wait, why
nonsense.
do you think it's an aggro deck?
Well, they have like Incinerate, Avalanche Riders, and Goblin Ravelmaster.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Goblin Ravelmaster.
They just started questing beast. Like something weird is going on.
Questing beast is really bad against Karakas.
Oh, it sure is. Don't worry, that's like the thing is, because of Commander, WotC makes everything legends now.
Yeah.
Which I totally understand. But one of the things this has caused is a rapid increase in the power level of Karakas.
And it was already pretty high.
Yes.
But
like, it used to be that you're like, oh, I'm playing Karakas, and if my opponent like cheats in Gristlebrand, like, I'll stop them.
Yeah.
Or they cheat in Elish Norn, I'll stop them, right?
Yeah.
Now you're like, I'm playing Karakas because even my opponent's fair decks, half their creatures are legendary at random, and then I'll just own them.
Yep.
Like, that guy who like had Lurrus and Children, well, I guess his draw with Black Lotus wasn't particularly fair, but the rest of his deck might just have been like a completely fair mid-range deck, and he got destroyed.
Okay, they found Slow Ring, which I feel like is not a very good card to find.
Yeah, this can resolve. You should know though that Azax does never pass this card.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually statistically true that Azax has never passed Ever Shield Breaker in his entire life. I ran the numbers. We only have one red mana is a small issue.
Yeah.
So we have no way to like Ragavan plus like do something.
Yeah, I think it might be time for Ragavan to take a turn off.
Yeah, you think we should just like Helix this thing?
Or play Glenelendra Archmage. I don't know. That one seems pretty good.
Well, I think I can Helix and play Glen.
Yeah, that does seem pretty nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chat's telling me Glenelendra Archmage is washed. I don't believe in Glenelendra has a few good years left in her. Let's calm down.
Unlike Master of the Fells.
Unlike on Master of the Fells, who had like 2 good years total, and they were years ago. So, you know.
Oh, man.
I like Glenelendra. I'm not saying... I think I generally agree with the claim that it's gotten worse, but I just think me and Chad are on different pages about the degree to which that's true.
Sure.
Anyway, we might want this to name Sneak Attack. It also names Survival.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It also names like Duraga Tree Speaker. It seems pretty good. We should just like put out like a random grindy card. How about this one?
Oh, no! Ooh, I liked that one.
You want me to leave it in for the memes? I'm somewhat willing to.
No, you can. What is this chain? Well, no, it kills Ravel Mask.
They played a bunch of cheap creatures.
Yeah. Okay. Fire it off.
They also like played like Tree Speaker, which
we're definitely gonna lose because we're Master.
We're gonna the game is gonna grind out to a stall. We're gonna top deck. It'll be Revoker. We'll be like, damn it! If only this was Huntmaster. We'll die to aggro now. Yeah, look, I think it'll be just fine.
Oh,
this deck is such a masterpiece, honestly.
Deck.
Masterpiece.
Yeah, this air quotes deck is an air quotes masterpiece.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait, does Reed own the original Art Huntmaster? That sounds like something he would do, but I don't know for sure. I don't know if that, like, Insane Good, I don't know if that's what you mean by a photo of it. Or, like, maybe just a random picture of it, but he might own the original art.
So tell me about this hand.
Well, we have Chain Lightning.
Uh-huh.
We have Minkskin Boo.
Uh-huh.
We just need to draw any 2 lands.
Okay.
To bridge the gap, as it were. Ideally, lands that make some colors of mana we don't have. Maybe I should have mulliganed. I think it's fine on the draw. Yeah. I'm not an expert about like magic art, but I have a friend who is, and my understanding, it wouldn't surprise me if Reed owned the original Art Master. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But I don't know that for a fact. It's a very redo card. Oh God. Well then. Okay, now our hand has some issues.
Uh-huh. I see those issues.
Maybe we'll just draw lands. Alright, I admit that Pessimistation is not the best when you cannot cast it for a value of X greater than 0.
Mm-hmm. Wow, you have friends? Savage.
Azax, I stream with Greg. Greg is factually my friend.
That's true.
So, basically, you know the count is at least 1. For all you know, every time I say my friend, I actually mean Greg.
I'm really into magic art. Very passionate about it. Well, they did just play Goblin Piker, so that's, you know.
We drew basic planes, we're all set.
Assumed Greg is an escort or something.
I think he means like a rent-a-friend, is what
yeah,
to,
okay,
like the Japanese thing.
Yeah. No comment.
See, the thing about this situation is we are losing, but I think if we just draw like a land, we might be fine. Okay, that's less true now, but we're still not that far from being fine. Like, Minx and Boo will completely solve this if we get cast it in 2 turns. Alright, I mean, I think I just Pest Infestation, so this makes 2 1/1s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know they can't block this thing, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And I understand I'm just running completely irrelevant permanent. I'm literally mostly just casting Lingering Souls.
Yeah.
But, or Lingering Pests, if you will.
Yeah.
But, like, look, if we draw a land here, and we cast Minx and Boo on 4, or we cast Palace Jailer on 4, like, we're kind of just winning, right?
Yeah.
I could have targeted 0 things. Yeah, to let this continue to damage them, that's possible. I'm happy to just kill it. I don't think this game is going to be about that.
Yeah.
Land? Whoo, baby! Alright, so I think we should Palace Jailer.
That makes sense.
I mean, we could make a 4/4.
Yeah. I want a Palace.
But I think just Palace Jailer, I think Palace Jailer is like kind of insane here.
So wait, okay. If they kill Palace Jailer but don't become the Monarch, do they get their thing back?
No.
Okay.
That's the messed up part. So first we become the Monarch. Then we exile their guy. And see, it's under Palace Jailer, which might give you the misleading impression that when you kill Palace Jailer, come back, but it just won't. And I'm not attacking with these pests. I don't want to lose the monarchy over something stupid.
Yeah.
Ooh, Fracture Identity. Well, if we ever have blue mana, that'll be good.
Oh, I forgot we don't have blue mana.
Ooh, okay, so this could get... If they run like a dragon here, we could be in trouble. I guess not that much trouble, but some trouble.
Yeah.
Because I guess Minsk Boo will just make a 4/4 haste to retake the monarchy, and then things will get weird.
But then we don't get to exile anything.
No.
Okay.
Once... In fact, them taking the monarchy here and getting that questing piece is kind of annoying. I mean, it's not that annoying.
Right, okay.
But... Zealous Conscripts. Okay, that doesn't do that much. I mean,
well, it will get them the monarchy back.
Oh, wait, that's true.
Because it has haste itself.
Yeah. So I guess that... Okay, I guess that does quite a bit. But, like, the thing is... Okay, even after they take the monarchy back, right? So, like, they alpha us. Right? Like, we just, like... Wait, they don't want to... That's not... Yeah, they have to attack with this. I think we just chump, take 5, gain 1, go to 4.
Wait, what if we kill Jailer? That
doesn't accomplish anything.
I don't think that accomplishes anything.
They get this thing back regardless. Jailer's life status doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, I think we just block like this. We take 5, we go to 3, we gain 1 up to 4, right? Then they have 2 creatures to our 2 creatures, right?
Yeah.
Then if we play Minsk and make a 4/4, they cannot retake the monarchy.
Yeah, okay.
So I think that's just the play. I guess the problem is then we don't have the monarchy.
To attack.
Yeah. But I mean, this still seems like the right... I think this is just the right block.
Yeah.
I think this and figure it out is our plan.
I love this and figure it out.
Look at these 2 triggers for them to gain the monarchy.
Wow.
See, the thing about Palace Jailer DC you have to remember is killing it never does anything. You're always like, what if we kill it? But it never does anything. Okay, well that doesn't really help. See, I guess one thing I could do... Wait a minute. We could... Okay, bear with me. The line that isn't playing Minsk Boo, which might be insane,
Okay.
is we just attack with both suicide a creature, gain the monarchy.
Yeah.
And then we chain lightning this thing,
And then...
pass the turn and bounce this.
Yeah.
Is that better?
That sounds pretty good to me.
Well, if we play Minsk Boo and make a 4/4, like... The downside is we're not really doing anything and they have the monarchy. The upside is we have a 4... Next turn, it's insane if nothing bad happens. But I think something bad's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like the idea of suiciding our guys for the monarchy.
I mean, our guys don't matter.
Yeah. What matters is the monarchy, as it turns out. And we would like to take it back. See, funnily enough, when we Caracas the questing beast, they can then survival it away, but that's just fine.
Yeah. Oh, also, Questing Beast might be bad against Minsk. Like, don't forget it has that Planeswalker line of text.
Oh, if it hits you, it deals damage to Minsk Boo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That is a good point. I mean, I was playing a block with a 4/4.
Of course, but like, yeah, I'm
it means things can go like more wrong.
Things can go very wrong. Although
Well,
I guess
well,
we're
it's
at
like
4
4.
life, so that none of
Yeah.
that matters.
If it connects, our Planeswalker will leave the battlefield for very good reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, that was an insane draw.
Yeah.
So now, assuming our opponent can't in some way stop us from not dying. Okay, well, I don't love this. Okay. So I'm gonna respond by bouncing it.
Wait, because they can non-legendary. They can't activate it.
Oh, that's true. So we just let it happen.
Yeah, let that resolve.
Sure.
Insert meme about Kiki Jiking legendary creatures.
Greg, I'm just trying to stop them copying their questing these Kiki Jiki. Now we lose when they do that.
Oh, now we're gonna lose! They can Kiki Jiki their questing beast.
Like, what a disaster.
Oh, disaster, chat.
Oh, man. Alright. So, yeah, I guess they can attack. And I assume they're going to attack with both and retake the monarchy.
Uh-huh.
Can we copy? Well, I do want to fracture the key. You can copy our vote. That sounds like a nice line.
Wait, can we copy Palace Jailer?
Wait, what do you mean?
Can we fractured identity Kiki Jiki and then we have an insane machine gun?
Wait, I think we can do that. Hold on. I mean, the thing is we have an embarrassment of good lines. Like, I was thinking we'd play the Mexican Boo, sack our Faustra to kill this, and draw 2 cards. But I think your line is better. We just get this machine gun and we have Caracas up the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm into Fracture Identity the Kiki Jiki. I saw it was cube with a twist. Yeah, see.
The twist was that I, who know nothing about Vintage Cube, had to guess what all our picks were before we made them. I think I did very poorly until we ended up in an archetype. And then all my picks became right because I suddenly knew what we were going to do.
And I am attacking. I understand that when I copy Palestral, I'll just become a mark anyway, but yeah. I don't know. I think I might as well do this. It seems like it's still pretty safe from almost anything. At some point, man, we've talked a lot about casting things, we just haven't done it. We are notably 2 life, but if they don't burn us out, I think we're just, like, kind of winning.
Yeah.
Well, we're dead.
Can we do anything with the pest? No. Okay. Yeah.
No.
And that even 1 life doesn't even matter. Dang.
We could have tried to leave up... No, but there's no way to leave up Glendalindra last turn. Yeah. I think we just did it right, and I don't know.
Yeah, notably, I've never played Vintage Cube before, which is why it was a stressful exercise for me.
All right, well, we have now lost a singular game. That's unlucky.
Yes.
Do you think Huntmaster would have saved us?
It does gain life, right?
It does gain life.
It has a lot of text.
I think we should submit.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we're just drafting a very classic archetype.
5-color red, 5-color big red.
What 5-color big red is just a staple Vintage Cube deck, Greg. If you watch me draft Vintage Cube, you'll see that I obviously draft it like 1 in 3 times.
I bet it's really high on the archetype list that you were telling me about that someone posted to Twitter to some controversy.
Oh, it sure wasn't. The person who was their basic premise. Yeah, Huntmaster still being the cube is egregious, for the record. I would definitely cut it, but yeah.
Huntmaster has a lot of text in 2016 is a good... That's accurate.
I agree that if you have a time machine, you should then put Huntmaster in your decks.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this person, the basic premise of this person's list is that they like hate blue decks.
Okay.
So like they really like, I think, Reanimator and like Mono White, where I believe the 2 main decks they like.
Okay.
I think their claim is basically insane. But
sure.
Anyway, they do have a lot of trophies. Unfortunately, that's mostly about volume and not much about skill.
Sure.
So it's unclear how much this means. Well, this hand's... I mean, we kept this hand before and we won.
That's
Why
true.
wouldn't we keep it now? I mean, I just... yeah, the lists are so out of hand, Sam. Oh, God.
I like how many spells we can cast.
Oh, yeah, look, I draft Vintage Cube in a traditional manner, insofar as that's a concept. I think all of this is lunacy. Yeah, so let's draw and play Proving Grounds, I think.
That seems... Proving Grounds feels like a very good draw.
Yeah, it doesn't mean they play a legend exactly this turn with the bounce it, though. So that's unlucky.
If they dash Ragavan, we won't be able to stop them.
Yeah, I do agree that having the confidence to say I just take Skullclamp over Ancestral is like... It takes a lot to just be able to just say those words. All right, so we can just Helix this. I mean, I guess we play Karakas and draw a card first, but
yeah, I like all that.
Possibly that was a spot where I should have upkeeped the thing again. That I did before, where like upkeep to try to find a better lane to play.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered.
Well, no, but it might have been right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greg, do you also want to discuss Nee's highly controversial poll?
Yeah. If you haven't already, you should go vote. Go to Nee's Twitter at NeeFam or at Viet Honey
or at MTG Nee.
MTG Nee at MTG. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I think so.
She has a great poll going on that is really important to me. I was not in the room when it was created, but I was in the room. I was being discussed when it was created. Oh, Nee's poll was not close among the people polled. Yes, I can see that there are some results in Nee's poll.
Okay.
Ooh, i.e. the shirt Andrew will be wearing on stream soon.
Nee plugged our stream in her poll as well.
I did not.
So now we're plugging her poll in our stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he's actually complaining about this shirt.
Yeah.
Because you can see my sleeves are short.
Uh-huh.
But, you know,
Okay.
See, we can't play Duretti and fetch blue. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because we don't have Steam Vents in a card in our deck.
Do
No,
you wanna-
wait, Underground Sea's in our deck. Oh, wait, so we could fetch Underground Sea and Duretti. Probably do that.
Yeah, do you want to draw first?
Yeah, let's draw first.
You are encouraged to vote in the poll, I think.
What's the question? So wait, you should post your honest. If you are not a woman and being polled, then you should post your honest guess as to what women would say. But it's possible that like dilutes the poll. The point doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not a perfect system.
Do we know when Energy Champs is?
I do know Energy Champs is. Yeah, that's something I'm aware
It's
of.
coming up. Our sample of 3 men, 2 women, 1 baby all voted for button up, but didn't know it was short sleeve.
Well, okay, see, I didn't intend it to be short sleeve, but like I think me and I may have had some disagreement over the intent of the poll.
This is not a show of strength from our opponent.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that our hand is very likely to lose to Cyclo Jetmir's Garden.
Oh, is it end of turn? Okay, I didn't realize that, but yeah.
I think you were correct as to what it showed.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, we could destroy all our opponent's non-land permanents here. We also could take their Fable for ourselves. Oh, wait, we can't Omnath plus fetch, right? So that's unlucky.
Yeah, that is unlucky.
But I think what we should do is just, like, Pest Infestation, Library, and kill the Goblin token with the sack, and they just have nothing. Right?
That seems fine.
And I can just fetch for red or green, and then I'll be able to cast Omnath next turn.
Yeah.
So it seems good. I'll draw a card here.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, let's Pest Infestation this. Oh wait, I can leave up Caracas too when I do this, right? Yes?
How?
Because oh no, wait, because I might want to leave the fetch in play is I guess the issue. I probably do want to leave the fetch in
Wait,
play.
Pest Infestation costs 3, and Chain Lightning costs 1. Oh, we're not
I was
using
thinking of
Chain
using
Lightning.
Duretti.
Yeah, we use Duretti's better, yeah.
I mean, I could use Chain Lightning, but I don't think I need to. So like.
Yeah, okay.
But I think I'm going to actually tap the Caracas, it turns out.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's bad against the sneak attack. Sorry. This is like real minutia. It's basically like the only way I think this. No, it probably doesn't matter if preserve the fetch. It'll only matter if we like preserve it for multiple turns, because even if we draw land next turn.
Yeah.
Then so okay, we should just crack it and leave Caracas. Sorry to tank for on minutia chat when we're just like browning our opponent, but you know, I'm just trying to do it right. I really don't want to lose the sneak attack into some sequence. Yeah. And this plays around that to the maximum extent. Destroy this. Sack this. And notably, if we need to kill another thing with our Duretti, we can just sack the
Oh, the blood.
Yeah, the
That's
blood.
True.
Yeah, so on the short sleeve issue, I think it's clear that long sleeve button downs crush all their options.
Yeah.
And I think short sleeve button downs placement is unclear.
Yeah.
Is what I would say regarding these poll. But
if it's short sleeve button downs versus polos, it's weird to me that flannel shirts is in there too.
Yeah, but see,
because
the origin of the poll is that needs strong opinions about flannel shirts.
Okay.
Okay. What are they going to destroy?
Caracas? I bet Caracas.
Caracas, library, dealer's choice. I don't know. They can do what they want. I mean, it's a little annoying we don't have 5 lands for like all this nonsense before. Like, this is what I want them to kill. I think.
I think so too.
Insanely. But maybe our opponent should just know that. Like, okay, that is reasonable. Because they're just trying to like savagely mana screw us, basically.
Yeah.
Should I upkeep draw? Probably not. I'll just draw.
Okay.
Well, now I think we should play this and draw.
Okay, that all seems good.
I don't love how this has worked out, but like I almost want to use this to try to find a land. But maybe that's insane. I just have so much gas. I just need to find like...
I think that's not insane.
Okay, I want to use it. What should I discard? Like, Glen? I think we're never Glenning. These counterspells have looked so bad. Yeah, sure have. I'm gonna discard Glenn.
Okay.
All right. Well, now we have Mox Diamond, so there's that.
We should probably play, right?
Well, no.
Oh, discard a land.
So yeah, like the question is, should we keep Mox because it's any colored fixing here? Or should we just bin the Mox too?
I think we should bin the Mox too.
Yeah, I guess we don't really need any specific color. I guess we're green screwed.
Yeah.
I guess we're green screwed like kind of savagely. Maybe we should discard like Maelstrom Pulse.
Okay, that makes some sense.
I think we should potentially keep Mox as a really bad fixer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. This Gave into Lanes thing could happen.
Yeah.
I mostly just think like drawing. Like I really don't want to draw like basic island.
Yeah.
Like if I draw basic island, I'll be really happy I have Mox Diamond.
Yeah.
And next time, basic island is certainly a card in my deck. And then if they attack you, we'll just trade off both Pest for the Acidic Slime because like, obviously this can be sacked to kill things, and these can't. Escape the Wild is only sort of a combo with Mox Diamond. Yeah, it is definitely only sort of a combo. Okay, that's scary because I don't have a way to kill it because I discarded my.
We have Phyrexian Revoker.
Oh, that's true. Oh God, man, I didn't think we could possibly lose this game. Our opponent is trying hard here.
Yeah.
See, this they have to pay Echo on, so I'm not sure if I care. Like, Duretti can probably just take 2, I think.
Yeah.
And if they pay out the next turn, I'll block it or whatever. Maybe I should just block it. I don't know. I guess I guess that they're probably paying Echo.
Well, we're just gonna plus it again next turn, though.
Yeah.
I want to make them use the 4 mana.
Yeah, I think you're right.
4 is so much.
It's a lot of mana.
Think of how many Huntmasters of the Fells you could cast.
Yeah, as many as 1 by some metrics. Right, so should I upkeep use my library? I think I should.
Yeah, I think so.
And if we have to discard with hand size, we'll live with that. Okay, but we don't. And we probably want to play Mox Diamond and discard the Scrubland.
Yeah.
So we definitely plus this. We definitely play this, discarding the Scrubland. And I think we just revoke as planned on survival.
Yeah, I like that.
So, Greg, would you say that at the moment you wish this was Huntmaster?
No.
And I'm not going to attack because this is the thing I would prefer to trade off if they pay for.
Yeah, which I highly doubt they will, but...
Yeah, but I just also don't care about the damage still.
Yeah.
What if they have Ephemerate hand? Oh God, I really hope they don't Ephemerate. Maybe I should have thought about that. Jesus Christ. If they Ephemerate there, we would like lose the game.
Well, they could have done it last turn, right? They could have just all done it
Oh, that's
one turn.
true. I mean, I guess there's no real reason not to just slam the Fray at the same turn they cast it. Yeah. Because then you don't actually have to pay the Echo then because you stack it such that your Ephemerate comes back before you pay the Echo the second time, too.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah. Okay. Good deduction. See, our plan made perfect sense. We thought about Ephemerate. We had it all covered the whole time.
We had it all covered the whole time.
Man, this whole library with keep Kansas library no lands and thing has kind of been working out great for us. For the record. Greg, how would you say you feel about the card Library of Alexandria right now?
Seems pretty good.
Would you say it's better or worse than Ragavan?
I don't know.
All right, it's worse, but it's fine. I'm pretty sure Rog is better, but again, I'm very high on Rog.
Yeah.
Like, there's a chance Rog is like my 10th overall best card in the cube. I'm not sure that's
Behind
true,
the
but
Power 9 minus Time Twister and Soul Ring?
Yeah, something like that. Or like Power 9 Mana Crypt, Soul Ring, something like that maybe.
Oko
like bust. Oh, I think I'm taking it over Oko.
Okay. Library ain't really what it used to be.
Yeah, I think Library's good, but not amazing these days. Okay. There was a period of time where it was like everyone thought it was like one of the best cards in the cube.
Okay.
And they were absolutely wrong, and it was very overrated. And there was a period of time where, but now like I think we've swung to it the other way. Now like I get it like 8th sometimes, and I'm like, I'm gonna play Library in most decks, and in some of them it will be insane.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I do agree with the statement LSV said Library was overrated 4 years ago and now it's underrated. Yeah, that's correct. That is my opinion of what happened. LSV just holds great sway in the Cube community, you see.
Yeah.
It's also the only stream I reliably watch is LSV streaming Cube, so I really can't criticize anyone.
Okay, they killed our Revoker and then got their own Revoker.
Duretti Ingenious Ironclast. Okay. Well, we can just Chain Lightning that. It doesn't really matter. Oh, we also could Lelia.
Where are our lands?
I think we should just kill this in some way. Maybe Lelia is just better. Maybe we just don't even care. I guess we don't care, huh? Okay, I want to cast Lelia.
Okay.
And then we just attack and we get a look at a land, basically.
Yep.
Which is pretty reasonable. And we can attack with the Bloodtooth Harvester too, because I'm happy to trade. And like, it's not like their attacks back are particularly terrifying. Or we could hit Magda. Alright. Well.
Like, okay, we're playing 17 lands. 1, 2, 3, 7. So 10 of our remaining 15 cards are lands. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. It is what it is. I mean, or Jesse would say, or as I would say, Jesse would say, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, the thing is, despite all this complaining, I think we're going to win easily.
Oh, yeah. I don't mean to be complaining. I mean to be, like, thinking about, like, okay, the cards that we're going to win the game with are the ones in our hand.
Yes.
Which, like we have to remember that, right? We're not going to, like, the things we're going to be drawing our lands mostly for the rest of the game.
That's not good for us.
That's very bad for us.
We were somewhat relying on that. I guess the thing is, our board might be enough to win the game for the most part. Taiga. All right. So I can just...
Well, do you want to attack with Lelia first? Because if you find a land with that.
Oh. I probably do. Good point. Yeah, I think the entrenched Cube community, for the record, is still a bit in the past in the sense that, like, they tend to be a little high on expensive... Oh, boy. Okay.
Oh, Minskin Boo.
That, I believe, will end our opponent very quickly, and we should cast it. And even though the hamster, like, can't attack, like, you know, obviously it's post-combat, like, we should just put counters on it, I think.
Yeah. Oh, wait, or you can sack it to kill the Revoker.
Oh, I mean, I was aware I can do that, but I don't think I want to do that.
Sure.
We have, like, a million ways to kill the Revoker.
That's
you know,
true.
like, this Revoker will be dead the moment we decide it should be dead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, if you're talking about, like, the trophy races, I, like, hate that format. Like, I find it offensive that's considered one of the main ways to draft Cube because it just doesn't involve learning who's good at Cube. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what to say. I do think, in general, people tend to... I think even today, people do systematically underrate the aggro decks to some extent. Like, I do think that, like, I trophy a really high percentage of the time when I'm mono white or mono red.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I have 5 trophies this season, and they're, like, mono red, mono white, Storm, and another deck.
Okay.
But, nonetheless. I'm trying to remember what the other one was, but... Oh, I trophied once with a twin deck this season, so I think those are like my 5 trophies. But yeah,
are they gonna take Minskin Boo? It doesn't really do anything.
Maybe. Do they get a hamster in that situation?
No, but they can sack. They can just use it to kill Minskin Boo by taking Minskin Boo and then -2ing Minskin Boo.
Sack their Zealous Conscripts at itself.
Yeah.
How can you forget Reanimate? Oh my god.
Did you trophy?
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, so maybe I didn't trophy the mono white deck this season then. Yeah, that must be the case because that's too many trophies.
Oh, that makes sense too.
They're taking Boo. Wait, aren't they just like going to be dead on board here? Isn't that one of their main issues?
Oh yeah.
Like we have 7 power. They can't swing out. Yeah. See, the problem is our opponent is losing by every resource in the game. Okay, so I guess this is dying. I'll just let it die. See, the thing about Minx and Boo is that even if you deal with Minx, they're still Boo.
They're still Boo.
They're not losing by lands in play. That is true.
We did it!
So we managed to trophy in the Greg guest stream with a pretty sweet little deck.
Oh, yeah. What is that thing? The second thing?
This is a trophy.
Oh, that's a trophy.
Yeah, that's our 6th one.
Nice.
You know?
I didn't know they existed.
But yeah.
Oh no, the exclamation point Lotus. It's in the closet behind us. Hold on, interchange chat.
Entertain chat while Greg grabs the Lotus. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know much about the offline cube community, to be honest. I know it exists. Like, I know there are events that they have, but I don't know much about it. But yeah, this deck was very sweet. I enjoyed it a whole lot. Oh, come on. This deck is awesome. And
it is. It's just a pile of cards.
It's 5-color stuff. 5-color mid-range. A classic archetype. Mono red control. This is a great deck. So anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, it's really great to be back. Thank you all so much for tuning in for our Vintage Cube with a Twist stream. Yeah, we will be back for 2 p.m., our normal Thursday at 2 p.m. limited stream, where we will be doing something that I have been wanting to do for a long time, which is stream the Arena Decathlon, and I'm really excited for that. We're going to be playing some Mixed Dominaria Sealed, so it'll be a little heavier on the nonsense, but it will be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited for it.
And then Friday, I think we're not decided yet. We'll do something. Anything will go.
Anything will go. It might be more Arena Decathlon, but it might not be. It might be legitimate standard.
There's a chance it's standard. I'm not saying it is. What's happening is there's a standard RCQ this weekend in Minneapolis, and we aren't sure if we're going yet. Or at least I'm not sure. Greg might be sure.
Yeah, I am planning on going.
Okay.
But I have taken no action. Like, I haven't taken action in registering or acquiring a deck. Notably, I thought I'd be home 24 hours ago and have more time, but alas, my flight was canceled. Yeah, the Alchemy Jumpstart. Yeah, I actually had fun playing that format. I always, I love Jumpstart. I think it's one of the most fun ways to play Magic. And I was, that's maybe hyperbolic, but I think it's a really good way to play Magic. And I've always been upset that it's always on Arena with no stakes. And I enjoyed playing Jumpstart for stakes. I think that's kind of fun. I do get that it's like pretty high variance in what you get, but I just had fun with it. The fact that there were alchemy things. Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I do think in general, being careful about where alchemy isn't on Arena is something that WotC has not been great at.
Yeah.
In general, I would say their strategy seems a bit haphazard to me.
Yeah. And
if we had more kind of hard and fast rules about it, this would happen less.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is what it is.
Yeah.
As I would say, as Jesse would say.
But yeah. I got it on my second try. I got 2 different black-white packs, and my deck was awesome. Both had kind of a sacrificey theme, but anyway, I think that we should go ahead and just close out the stream. Any last words about Vintage Cube?
Not really. I mean, I'm not sure how much more Vintage Cube will be streaming, really. Might not be that much. Probably depends on how much I can bully Greg.
Yeah.
So, but I really enjoy Vintage Cube. I always have. I probably always will. I don't know. I also have been winning a lot of this season. Like, I have 6 trophies and something like 9 drafts.
Wow. Okay. That's awesome.
But, yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow, and until then, SystemMagic out.